We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we see a squad from the Big 12, a crew looking to make a statement, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Ducks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we'll get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Got it in the middle, it's Gentry. Bounced off his feet. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. Tripped up for the tackle. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The House of Loud is deafening on this third down. Grab near the marker. It's Gentry. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of him. There he goes! Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Throws to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Gentry. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Looking to get it in. And it'll be a touchdown.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Finds his tight end. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Well, the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Looking deep down the right side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. On the ground, it's Gentry.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football. It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get 1st downs. Man.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Dyer. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Quickly complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And I like it 3rd down and short, and this offense stays aggressive, and now they're set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for 3 now. Now set up in a 1st and goal, trying to get a touchdown.
A little alley into the end zone for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Gonzalez to throw. Floats it out in space.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Oregon. He got a step and just dusted the field. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Gentry. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Gentry. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Back to pass, it's Dyer. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Got his man downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. An 84-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you...
Balls in the deep ball. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! That touchdown grab the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Dyer. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
From the gun, running back on the move. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fella on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He might want another play. Looking downfield very late in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Turbin. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Makes the grab on the left. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. He rifles one deep to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground. Just enough time for one final play of the half.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Bringing the heat. He's going for a big play downfield. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the third quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game. Turning it on! Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. The run from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Off the play fake. Got his man to the left. Sprinting away. Touchdown, Ducks! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. You need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Turbin. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Gentry. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Back to throw. It's Dyer. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Turbin. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10.
Oh, man, you don't see many of those anymore. Nowadays, the gloves are so good, the hands are so good. You don't see a lot of drop passes. Missed opportunity there for the receiver.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions and giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That's it, fly. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That will be questioned. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. This time they'll go to the running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Got him downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up.
We always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early.
Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Back to throw, it's Dyer. Here's a heat. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
It's complete on the right side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Gonna run it, it's Hill. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Quick release on the RPO. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swing.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. This offense has it with really good field position. Gonzalez going to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down. There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. Working that left side now. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Behind the chains now on second and long. Gonzalez to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Green. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to keep it in the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to set up the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive.
Big yardage on the play. Now, fourth down.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Turbin. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on first and 10. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this